Yo, let me know. Let me know if you guys, if this is streaming. Let me know if I didn't mess it up. I just opened the game. We're going to be playing the CN version because the English, the early access one is. Yeah, sweet. So you guys got me? Yeah, I won't be streaming the early access one, but I'll make content from it. But yeah, we'll be playing CN. I just booted it up and it's like downloading a patch, so bear with me for a sec. We'll just talk shit for a minute. What's going on? Alexander, G-Man, what's going on? No, how are you? How's the volume levels as well? Is the music too loud or? Looking good. Chop Sensei, how's it going? Streams live? Sweet. Thanks, Bonds. Camera's fire. I'm sitting down. I never sit down. So this is a weird angle. But like this game I'm going to have to sit down for. This is the thing. I've been waiting for a good stream game for ages. Like it's been a long time since like I've had a good solid stream game. Wow. The CN version is patching. I didn't think ahead of time, guys. It's at 6% downloaded and it's like going at like what? Oh no, I think the stream's killing my download rate of it. I think that might be what's happening. We're patching. We'll get there. I got it on my phone. We could always just play on the phone and I could just show it to the camera. Honkai Star Rail update? No, I've been following them on Twitter. I haven't really seen too much. Everything looks good? Sweet. Listen, if this is an issue, I will just close the stream and restart it once the patch downloads. I don't know why it's going at like 1 megabyte per second. But the stream's not lagging, is it? Global launch is the UTC time is the 11th at midnight. So like the strike of the 11th. But for everyone in the States, it'll be on the 10th. I can't remember the times they put out because I'm in Australia. So it launches at like 9 a.m. for me, which is like perfect. So I can't complain. You rewatched? Yeah, sick, dude. That's the other thing with these. I think this stream I'll leave up, but from here on in, when I stream, I'll probably put them as unlisted, but leave it as a playlist. So if you go to my channel, you can find the streams. Just because I don't want to flood it with all that sort of stuff. But we'll see how we go. Any tips and guide video? I'll be making all that stuff over the next couple weeks. I think over the next, like this week, I'll do more like showcase stuff. Like we'll showcase all the game modes, talk about different classes and stuff like that. And like the bonuses different classes get. I'll make a bunch of videos like showcasing the game. And then in the week before the launch, I'll do a bunch more like guides and stuff like this. Do I think this will be better than Genshin? Honestly, that's personal opinion. I don't play Genshin, so to me it is. The reason I didn't play Genshin is I played a lot of the beta of Genshin. The reason I didn't play it was because one, I knew I wasn't going to be able to do content for it because it launched back when I was full-time working. So I was like recording my videos at 2 a.m. I didn't really have much time to play, and that's why I liked genuine idle games and mobile games where you didn't have to spend the time because I was working full-time. The other thing with Genshin is from the beta, it just didn't seem like there was endgame, so that's why I didn't go into it. But that's why I like Tower of Fantasy because it's got PvP. I know a lot of people hate PvP and gacha games. I just like it because to me, PvP is like an end game that I can always play. It doesn't bother me if other people hate it. I completely understand that. But for me, it's something I do enjoy. For those just jumping in, we are just patching the CN version. So we're having a bit of a just chatting sesh while it patches. Unfortunately, it is patching incredibly slowly. Let's see if I can... yeah, it's patching so slowly, it's not funny. We're up to 3 megabytes per second. I don't know what's going on. Like, is my internet, like, dead at the moment? Something like that? Alice Fiction? I honestly didn't play Alice Fiction. I was not interested in that game from the get-go. I was never really interested in it. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Octopath. I was gonna check out Octopath. I don't know. I kind of got burnt on what was the other 2D game? the Yostar one that was really fun, but like every gotcha game that's releasing lately, it's like zero end game. What was the game? I really loved it. Like I thought it was like the best game of last year until like 3 days in and there was nothing left to do. Yeah, global version, August 11 at midnight UTC. So it's on the 10th for everyone in the States. Wiki Bobo, what's going on, dude? Yeah, global release, the 11th at UTC midnight. So, you know, do a conversion for that. I think they... Let me get Twitter up. I'll get Twitter up. I'll open it up and find out what they said. I'll find the US times for you guys. It was like, one side was like 8 and the other side was like 5 or something. I don't know. I suck at US times because I'm not over there. Let's see. Yeah, so sorry, like a really good streamer would have been prepped for this and had the game patched. I just hadn't played it this morning. And yeah, now it's patching. So the release date is in American times, the 10th at 5 p.m. for PDT and 8 p.m. for EDT. So I'll be streaming at the launch. Basically, yeah, we'll just grind hard from the launch. It's like 9 a.m. So I'll just go all day on the game. But if you guys want, go check out Holiest because he's doing like a Nintendo Switch giveaway over on Twitch at the launch as well. So as much as I'd love to have you guys with me, open up another tab and give him some support because he's a really good dude. Just an absolute genuine good dude. Okay, so I think the storage on computer is about 20 gig and the storage on phone is like between 10 and 12. Well, Tower Fantasy, so this is what I was just saying before. Tower Fantasy to me has an end game, Yen, because it's got the raids, it's got a bunch of instance co-op content, it's got world bosses that you actually have to group up for and stuff like that. So it's got that side of things, but for me it's got PvP. So in the CN version, it's got a battle, like a genuine, like a full battle royale where you like start with your bare hands, you've got to, you know, open boxes, get weapons. I suck at battle royales, so I just genuinely suck at it. But it's also got 1v1 PvP. They did an event where it was like 3v3 or was it 4v4? I can't remember. But it was like a tower defense type PvP mode. So I'm really hoping they expand their PvP. I know a lot of people hate that. But to me, if a game's got PvP and there's nothing else for me to do, I can just play that for fun endlessly. That's like... Because I came from WoW. Basically, until I had kids, I played WoW non-stop. And all I did was Threes Arena and Battlegrounds. And that's what I enjoy. So that's just me. Storage similar to Genshin? Yeah, I don't have Genshin installed, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's sizable. But like, I mean, it's going to be sizable when this is what the game is. Yeah, there'll be a PC client for this game. Yes. So it launches with the PC client and the mobile. But then the Epic Game Store and Steam get it the quarter after. We don't know what date they come, but almost global, 100%, dude. I'm excited for this one because, like I said, I've been dying like since PGR. PGR was like the last game I had fun, like genuine fun streaming because like we had like co-op and stuff, but the co-op was like busted and laggy and horrible. So I'm looking forward to a game where we can all just play together. And there's a lot of cool content creators covering this game. So I'm looking forward to be able to play with my friends on streams and stuff like that. So I think this game's going to be fantastic. Am I excited for Sumeru? I don't play Genshin, so I'm not too stressed. I played a lot of the beta, like way back in the day, but then I played probably cumulatively like 8 hours of the launch. But yeah, I mean, I get why people always compare this game to Genshin because they're both anime open world games, but I feel like they're targeting a completely different audience, even though that target is the same. I mean, like, it's the MMO side of this game that gets me in. If this didn't have the MMO features, I don't know if I'd be as keen. Like, I'm talking the PvP and the co-op and the raids and stuff like that. It's killing me on the CN server not being able to get into world boss fights. Like, I just always chill around the world bosses hoping that a group forms because I can't ask for a group in chat because I can't speak, let alone how do you type Chinese? I got no idea. Like, I have no idea how to type that stuff. Yeah, PC clients should be a thing for like, I don't care like what type of mobile game it is. I feel like every mobile game should have a PC client. I feel like it's just rude not to at this stage. And for the newcomers, I started stream, opened up the game while I was starting stream, and it's patching at the moment. So just bear with me. Is it out? No, I'm going to be playing the CN version. I'll be streaming the CN version a fair bit in the next 2 weeks. I've got access to the content creator program English version of it, which I'll make content from, but I won't be streaming that one. I'll only be streaming the CN version. PGR is enough. I do like, I completely understand the pull of Genshin. Like even just in this game going around, like, I don't know. So to me, I have a lot of fun in Tower of Fantasy going around exploring, grabbing chests because there's summons in them. So it's like really exciting. Whereas I think Genshin, the problem was like, it wasn't, like it didn't feel like wow rewarding when you went and opened a chest. But this one it does. So I actually enjoy exploring. I just wish they'd add like a pet system where it's like there's some way, like I remember I spoke about this on a podcast with Chaotic and Further Beyond Gaming. I was like, because we were talking about Wuthering Waves, which is going to be another sick game. But if these games would just add like Wuthering Waves has the pet system where like it's sort of like a pet system where you can catch the enemies that you defeat. And then you can bring them out to fight with you. If they did that system, but then they have like color variations, kind of like shiny Pokemon, that you could just endlessly like grind these bosses to try and get them, I think that'd be a sick gameplay loop. And like if any of these games do that, like that is such a cool, very simple way to implement an end game. And the drop rates of shit, like it only has to be like Pokemon shiny drop rates, which is like fuck all. Like I don't even know what the drop rates are in Pokemon. It's jack shit though. Like it's been a while. I used to always Masuda method, so hatching eggs, and you know you get higher rates. But I love stuff like that. The chest over there is stingy. I don't know. I don't know the actual phone requirements. Sorry, I don't actually know. I love pet systems, dude. I absolutely love pet systems. I can't help it. Like 0.001, literally 0.001% I'm good with. I will farm shit. Like, depends. Depends if it's mobs or bosses. If you got to farm bosses, 0.001 might be a little bit low. Yes, 3 mil pre-reg too. Sick. So it should be, I read somewhere in Discord because I actually spent yesterday like 6 hours re-rolling on Chinese accounts trying to find the fastest path to actually collect the 20 summons when you take into account the 10 that we get from pre-reg and also the premium currency, because I'm trying to find the most optimal way. You unlock summons in about... It was about 15 minutes. I think I did like my fastest run in 14 and a half minutes, but then it's like 35 to 40 minutes to get the 20 summons. So, but I think re-rolling, because that's the most commonly asked question is like re-rolls and tier lists. I will do a tier list, but mine is going to be a lot more in depth. I've been paying a lot of attention to the Chinese forums and stuff now. But I think I'm going to have to separate it based on class and role and stuff like that. But with the re-rolls, the thing is, if you want to play a healer and you want like that full technical healer role, then you're kind of going to have to reroll, because to be a healer, you got to have 2 healer weapons. To be a tank, you got to have 2 tank weapons. To be a DPS, you got to have 2 DPS weapons. And the problem is there's only 1 SR tank weapon and 1 SR healer weapon. So if you really want to be a tank or a healer, you might have to re-roll for that. Having said that, the game is pretty generous, so it's not the end of the world. You will probably eventually, get something. Pets and bows. Gotta love them pets and bows, dude. What kind of games are you most looking forward to right now? Arknights Enfield. Yeah, there's not much known about. Like the thing with the Arknight Enfield trailer was like, it didn't really show you anything. So like, I didn't know whether like that was just like an open world that you walk around in, then it's like turn-based. Like that might be a bit more like Honkai Star Rail, because they didn't actually show combat, which I'm keen to see. Honkai Star Rail's good. My problem is with Hoyoverse is I feel like after Genshin, like I'll test their other games, and from the beta of Honkai Star Rail is they just don't have endgame. And I like endgame. Like that's just me personally. And So I don't know. Like you got Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai Star Rail, both look amazing, and I feel like are amazing playthrough games. But yeah, I don't know how great they'll be if they don't have an end game. Like I will grind the shit out of them for a week and then probably drop them because there's nothing to do. So we'll have to see. But Wuthering Waves, I'm really excited for. Aether Gazer, I've actually installed it and only played it for like 2 hours. I've been too busy playing Terra Age. Like I'll grind that hard for a week and then drop probably. Does weapons have a tier list? Yeah, well, the characters are the weapons in this game. So when you summon, and once again, anyone new in here, just waiting on the game to patch. The game is patching. We are at 57%. So we've probably got another 10 minutes. I'm sorry. The internet is slow as fuck here in Australia. But we'll get there, you know? We'll get there. What was I just saying? I completely lost track of what I was saying. Let me go through the chat again. Oh, yeah, weapons. So when you summon, you're summoning for the weapon, but when you get the weapon, you get that character as a skin. However, you are also getting the character as a character because when you use that character, they all have a passive. Like, for instance, Crow's skin passive is like when he's playing by himself, he does more damage. So you wouldn't want to use Crow as a skin when you go into multiplayer because you're not getting any benefit out of him whatsoever. But yeah. If you can... Yeah, Wuthering Waves looks good, man. Gameplay looks sick. I think it's going to be a good game. I just hope they expand it and bring enough content. Like, honestly, my main problem with gacha gaming over the last, like, year especially is the lack of end game in games. Like once you, like, clear the main stuff in the game, there's nothing to do. And I don't know how you fix that. See, for me, the easy fix is you just put in PvP. But I know everyone hates gacha PvP, but I think PvP in gacha games, if it's not like overly rewarded and it's more of a flex thing, then who cares if it's pay to win? Because at least I can have fun. And that's the other thing. So I think in gacha games, people are always like, I don't care if I can't be rank 1, even if it's because someone spent more money. I just want to play and compete and interact with other people. And like, that's the sort of thing I want. Like, yeah, that's my field. But I know I know I'm of a minority in the PvP sense in gacha. Settings showcase. I can show them, but I don't really know what the stuff says. Yeah, see, so, and this is my other thing. So, graphics is a funny thing to me. Like, I'm an interesting person. Like, I'm not, like, I like things, like, I don't focus on the things that a lot of people focus on. Graphics is like, if it's decent, I'm cool. Like, a lot of people complain about, like, the climbing animation in Terra Fantasy. Whereas I'm on the side of, I don't give a fuck if it looks shit climbing up the wall when I can disengage, double jump, re-engage, and infinitely climb a wall. I would rather have a good mechanic on wall climbing as opposed to a good animation on wall climbing. That's sort of like my thing. I have a level of, yes, I want it to be aesthetically pleasing, but like from here to here doesn't really bother me as long as it's not down here. And that's sort of like my balance. So that's why I love Terra Fantasy, like climbing, because in Genshin, like, I'm using Genshin because it's like the only other game out there that has like that wall climbing. But like, it's tedious as fuck trying to climb walls. In this, like, you get used to pressing Control, spacebar, W, and doing that rotation, and you just up a wall in 2 seconds. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I mean, yes, yeah, with Terra Fantasy graphics, like, they could be better, but I don't really care because they're good enough for me. But I get that for other people, they're not. So, you know, everyone's got their own taste. Is Terra Fantasy open for all now? No, it's not. I'm going to be playing the CN version. I'm just waiting on it to update. I launched the client while I started the stream. I should have waited. And it's patching. So, you know, we'll just chill here for a bit. Chimera Land has wall climbing? I haven't played Chimera Land. Haven't played it, sorry. Yeah, Wuthering Waves with wall running, that's like next level. Like, oh, dude. That was like the first thing I was like so hyped about. I'm like, wall climbing is just not a fun experience. Like, I don't care what, like, I just don't think it's fun in any game, like wall climbing. Slowly, honestly, to be fair, Tower Fantasy make it kind of fun because it feels like a game in itself, trying to do the mechanic to climb the wall. So I actually kind of enjoy that. Global release of Tower Fantasy is UTC time is 12 a.m. on the 11th. So for the Americans out there, because I know that's what the majority of people are, that is going to be August 10th at 5 p.m. for PDT and 8 p.m. for EDT. Hopefully that covers it. Global will have the PC client, correct. And hopefully they give us the, they like let us pre-download and create our characters. I might actually try and create a character in this game. I never normally care. I just go with the default character normally, or just like one of other people's presets. I tried creating a character in Tower Fantasy and it just became a mess. I'm like, I'm fucking done with this. Let's just get started and do something. Yeah, there's grappling hooks as well. You get that further on. You got the grappling hook, the jetpack. It's honestly maneuvering isn't too bad in this game. And then obviously you got mounts as well. Getting dunked on by overpowered. So the thing with Tower Fantasy PvP is it's balanced. So I still got to find out exactly how the balance works. I haven't dug in that deep, but it's like, I don't know if you get the weapon, whether everyone's goes back to 0 stars on the weapon or if you go to 6 stars on the weapon. But it does say there's like a notice in there that it is balanced PvP. So, you know, like if you're a whale and you've paid for all the gear upgrades and the weapon upgrades, it shouldn't be affecting it in PvP. The only pay to win side of PvP in this is going to be actually obtaining a copy of the weapon. So I'm keen to see, I'm going to dig in more on how it actually works. Oh yeah, they did. The pre-downloads on the tweet. Yes, correct. So yeah, I'm going to dig in more how the PvP works, but like it's looking good. It's looking good. Create a character from an anime? Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'll just let someone else do that for me. You know, like, because they put suggested ones out and people have just cool ones, and it's like, if I want a character, I'll just copy it. What was the other game similar to Octopath Traveler? It was a Yostar game. It was really good, but it like, I had nothing to do after a week of playing it. No, this is the CN version I'll be playing. And I will be making content from the early access server, but not streaming the English one. No, I don't. I have not seen anything about consoles at all. So I don't... They could be working on in the background, but I have not seen any announcements about anything to do with consoles, sorry. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Genshin characters. Revived Witch Wikibobo, you legend. Revived Witch, that's a really... If you like that pixel art style, it's a worthwhile game to just play through and then drop. This is something that I think gets lost in gacha gaming, because I do get, like, understandably, a lot of hate from people because I play games and drop them really quick. But when I like a game, I go super hard on it, and then if there's nothing to keep me there, I lose interest. Like, I'm all or nothing. Like, I can't just, like, sit there and just chill. So, like, if I played Genshin, like, I would have been out very quick because of the lack of endgame. But, like, every mobile game's like that. But I think a lot of people lose sight of, if you just play these games free to play and don't spend money, it's actually cool entertainment that you can get where there's so many games launching. You can play a game, have really, like, grind it super hard, play it flat out. That's what I do. And then basically finish it. And if there's nothing to do at the end of it, you just move on to the next one and have fun. And if you haven't spent money, you don't have that psychological investment, like you have to keep playing it. I feel like as soon as people spend money, they feel like they have to keep playing a game. So, like, I think gachas are, like, there's a lot of hate on gacha games for, like, the monetization and stuff like that. My solution is, like, even though I'm a content creator, like, I'll probably spend money in Tower Fantasy. Don't get me wrong, because Tower Fantasy, like, once again, content creator, you claim that shit on tax, and you're making money out of what you spend. So I think when people watch content creators spend, you've got to understand that content creators are normally getting back what they're spending anyway. So it sort of makes sense. But, like, for me, I've never whaled in a game yet. Like, Tower Fantasy might be my first one, I'll see. But yeah, I've never whaled in a game because I just find it fun to just play them free to play and then move on to the next one. There was actually a video I saw on YouTube. There's a really good video I saw on YouTube. Like, I don't know. I think it was like Gotcha is Pay to Lose. And it was this dude put like together a really cool video talking about how if you spend in a gotcha game, especially a PvE only game, you're just diminishing your experience because you're making the game easier. And then if there's nothing to do at the end game, you've just basically cheated yourself out of having fun with the challenge of a game. It was a really cool take. Gotcha Death, what's going on, dude? Oh, dude, hit me up on Discord. I send you content. Hit me up, we'll connect. I might not be, honestly, I might be dog shit in Tower Fantasy. Just because I haven't played Genshin to get used to it. You know what? You know something I absolutely suck at? Let me know if you guys find this as well. I know a lot of you play Genshin, so let me know. I cannot shoot a bow in these games on a mobile phone. It does, like, I can sit there, I can sit here. The motherfucker can be 2 meters in front of me. I'm holding my fully charged arrow and I release and I just cannot make it stay still. I cannot shoot on the phone with these games. I just don't know how. I cannot make it happen. I just cannot do it. Godzone, welcome, dude. But I'm honestly looking forward to PvP in this game. I loved, like, the most fun I've had in a game in the last 2 years was My Hero Academia, The Strongest Hero. PvP, but on the Taiwan version. They completely destroyed. They fucked the global version completely. It was horrible. Like, the servers were bad. They changed the PvP mechanics. It was devastating to me. But the Taiwanese version of that game had the most enjoyable PvP ever. It was balanced. All you had to do was summon a character. You go in against other people that are complete endgame. It doesn't matter. You can compete. And it was just fun mechanically. I don't think Tower Fantasy is that fun mechanically. Honestly, I just get clapped in Tower Fantasy PvP, even though it's balanced. But yeah, I just think this game's gonna be fun, dude. Like, because it's got the thing with My Hero was I didn't care about the open world or the PvE or anything like that. Whereas Tower Fantasy, I like exploring, I like the PvE, I like the co-op, and I enjoy the PvP, even though I don't really know the meta and how the metagame is played yet in PvP, and I just get clapped. It's like I walk into Tower Fantasy PvP. If the other person has all bad weapons, I clap them. If they've got any sort of skill, they just destroy me. The problem is the new chick on the CN server, which won't be on global at launch, she has these fans. For some reason, she can jump higher than any other character, and she just jumps high and just auto hits you, and she can't miss. And I just cannot hit the bitch. It's just like, motherfucker, stop floating in the air above my hitbox. I cannot touch you. It's so bad. Honestly, I haven't played much Keen. I haven't played much multiplayer yet, outside of just the regular dungeons that you auto queue for, because it's hard for me to find a group for like world bosses and stuff like that. CN Tower Fantasy already released since last year, correct? Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on chat. I honestly, the vibe I'm getting is they won't fuck over global. I don't think they will, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, game is patched. Game is patched. I'm just gonna log into the game. Give me a sec, because you gotta, like, on the CN version, you gotta scan a barcode with your phone. Let's hit this. And then we can start playing. Where's my barcode, please? There it is. Sweet. I think we're in. Wait for it. Wait for it. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat at the moment, so I'm missing out on everything. But we are getting in. I'm changing server to my main server. Let's log in. Okay, it's logging in. Give us a sec and then we'll have the game. Sorry, I don't have any, like... I really got to get more tunes. I just went onto the YouTube library and downloaded some, like, royalty-free music. Honestly, it's not too bad. I'm quite enjoying it. I just downloaded a bunch, so... Sorry if the tunes are shit. My Spotify bugged out yesterday and I haven't fixed it. I don't know if the scanning thing will be on global. I think it was like a Perfect World thing to do with, like, you can't have... I don't think it'll be on global, but we'll have to wait and see. I highly doubt it. Because it would suck if you had to have the game on your phone just so you could play it, if that makes sense. That would royally suck, to be honest. All right, let's get this up. All right, we got some game going. All right, what do you guys want to see? Let me know. Let me know what you want to see. Otherwise, we'll just cruise around and have a look. What platform? This is the PC version. So this is the CN version on PC. It's only going to be on mobile and PC. Jay Stewart, no gameplay? What do you want to see? Let me do, dude. Let me know. We can probably do some dailies. I haven't done dailies. I'll probably overcap stamina. Right, let's just do this thing. I have no idea what this is, but you get it 3 times a day and you get really good experience from it. So I just do it. Get some food. Show all mounts. We can look at mounts. Kill some bosses. We can do that. The minigames. Okay, they only unlock a couple minigames each day. Let's do the sign in. Let's do all the generic shit first. Select our daily bounties. Do you want to look at the new zone or no? We'll look at the zone that's coming in global. I feel like that's, and then we can go look at the new zone because this is the thing you got to remember in the game. I don't think it'll be in there at the start because there will only be like the one zone. But when they've got multiple zones, you've actually got to select the zone you want to do your dailies before it'll actually like register the dailies. And then your dailies will show up over here on the map. Yeah, dailies will show up here as the purple ones. Look at that. Look at all the goodies around me. And those are all just summons waiting to be had. Should we get some? What the end game? So I'm level 65, max level is 80, but I have unlocked level 65. I haven't actually done a raid yet. I just unlocked it. So we can actually try and queue for a raid, but I don't know if it'll be any good. So this is your stamina system. You've got the stamina up here. This is like your stamina. And these ones here take stamina. Whereas these ones here have limits. So as you can see, Frontier Clash, I've got 2 of 3 chances to do it and they recharge over time. Is the way I understand it. This is just from experience. So then like we've got raids and then you've got Break Fate and Apex League. So Apex League is PvP. And as you can see, it's only available for 12 hours a day. And unfortunately for me, I hope the global version is different because this is like the worst 12 hours. So I'm always trying to play this shit on my phone at home and I just absolutely suck at it. Do World Chess respawn at all? I don't, like, not the actual ones that drop the summons, but if you saw me collect that like sort of square box thing, I feel like they spawn again, but I don't know for sure. It's because I always forget what I've already been through, but I go to old areas where I've collected everything, and then sometimes there's randomly some of those. But I reckon it would be sick if not all of them, because I mean, there's like, you get like 20 premium summons from like the starting zone. Like if we go to the map, like just, where is it? This zone here, just this little circle. Cause I've been testing the re-rolling here. You get 20 premium summons from just that zone. So it would be cool if not all of them got respawned, but say maybe like 10, 15% of all chests in the map got respawned every month or something like that. I feel like that would be really cool. Also, I've been sick for 2 weeks. I'm just getting better. So if I cough the odd time, I do apologize. Honestly, the stamina system has not felt limiting so far because I've still been exploring everything. So like you could spend like days exploring anyway, but like it's not too bad. Like here, like, so what I like about this system is we've got this. Now, this here, I think this 61,000 is like the recommended gear score, and this is the level requirement, but you only have to meet the level requirement to queue for it. So if we go to my character, my gear score is 14,000. I need 60,000 recommended for that stuff. But the cool thing on the CN server is that if I go ahead and queue for this, and I go down here and I queue for this one, requirement, like not requirement, but recommended, I can queue for that and just cross my fingers that I get some OP person with me who's just going to carry me through the whole thing. And that's how I do it. And it's a really nice way to get gears. So obviously at global launch, you won't get that. Maybe some whales might be able to carry people, but like I'm enjoying just get the instant catch up on this. Here we go. Yeah, I think they get harder in the higher stages. I haven't climbed too hard. Honestly, on the CN version, I haven't been trying to like min-max it. I've just been sort of experimenting with everything. Like, I haven't gone in and done all the ruin explorations where you unlock all the artifacts and get the upgrades. Yes, I could get a lot longer duration on like my jetpack and stuff like that. But I've been more just trying to experiment with everything. So let's hope we got something good. If you jump into these things and everyone's doing what I'm doing, it sucks. But, you know, sometimes you get someone that's awesome and just carries the team. So let's see. See how we go. Oh yeah, this one. Okay, where do we go? I don't think I've done this one before. I think I've done a different section of this one. Get that ice happening. I like the bows. Now this chick with the bow, like when you get her properly built, when you get like 3 dupes of her, like the way you want to play her is to dash shot, and you just keep doing the dash shots because like it gives her like extra damage from them. But I don't have that, but that's the way I play her anyway, just because like, you know, let's just prepare. And she's got a low cooldown on her ability. So I can go to this weapon. But the problem is, like, I just normally hide in these battles because the bosses just kill me. They just one-shot me, basically. So we're trying to... Oh, we broke his shield, so let's just get out of there. I'm still alive, which is good. Oh, see? Literally one shot. Because I scale so badly on this. Guys, help. Guys, they've got to come... Yes, thank you. So that's why normally I just sit back with my bow or my guns. Oh, get away. No. I don't want to die. Because yeah, I get one shot with my gear score at this stuff. So this is what I normally do. I just sit here, swap between my bow and my guns. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I swapped the keybind because I thought I wanted to swap the keybind between my... Like, literally. Was I standing in the fire then? Guys, can I get a res? Can I get a res, please? Thanks, guys. And look at the damage. It's like, I'm not getting carried at all. Whoop. But it's just like, when you queue for them like this, it's just, I'm just useless. Which, yes, you should not do this. It is morally wrong to go ahead and just oh, no. I thought we killed him. I thought that's what that was. Oh, dude. Dude, I thought the thing came on the screen, which meant we killed him. So yeah, this is what co-op's like. It's going to be way better at global when everyone's the same rating and you don't just queue for things that you can't live through. But if you die, you get to respawn, which is cool. Just a leech. 100%. This is what you have to do. I don't know what to press. Let's hit this. Okay, we can watch them. It's hard to know what to do on a server where you just... You can't actually chat to anyone. So we leech. It's what we do. You need a medic. But yeah, literally, like, if you do this at global, like, it's not going to stand. It's just like on this, most dungeons, like these guys are doing low damage to the people I see. Normally, oh no, she's down too. Save her. Good save. Is there only the 2 of them? Okay, 2 of us are dead. Okay, but is there 2 strong ones still alive? This is how games should be played. Just get carried and spectate. Listen, I'm a scumbag for this, but I wanted to show you guys how hard the game can get. Is what I'm doing. And we don't. And so the thing with group content is, groups form faster. Like, this is what I found. Like, this, don't quote me on this, but from my testing, it feels like groups form faster when you've got a tank and a healer, but eventually they will just place you in a group with all DPS if they have to. I don't understand Chinese. That's why I haven't experimented with everything in the game. Now, because I think when you're... Yeah, so this is what they got to float in the air. Okay. Now I can respawn. So you're on a spawn timer. So now I can walk back in there and I can die instantly. Woo! Wait, which way are we going? Go to the yellow one. Yeah, this one. So then we kill the boss. Oh, cutscene. They got to the next boss. So like honestly, the dungeons are really cool, and when you consider the fact that like you're going to be doing this not getting carried, like sometimes I go into these dungeons and it's like a 30-second run because there's some massive carry. But when you're like on global and like everyone's at the same level, like there will be actual fun in it. So then I use some stamina to open this, and as you can see, I got myself some purple boots. I think I've already got good boots. Let's see, backpack. Yeah, I've already got legendary boots, so we're not going to stress too hard about that. Raha, welcome back, dude. Yay, look at me go. I don't want to go too close. Oh, he's coming at me. He's coming at me. Let's freeze him. Let's freeze him. Freeze him. Can I freeze those guys? Are they freezable? Run away. Run away. I really shouldn't have queued for this group. But yeah, honestly, this ice bow is like my favorite weapon. Bows feel like the common bow that you get at the start, which is the fire one. It feels very similar to this bow, but I just like the way bows play in this game. I think they're cool. And especially with like different bows will give you different rotations. Like this one, like I was saying earlier, with this bow, what you want to do is like dodge shoot, because once you get it to 3-star, it's like when you dodge shoot, you do like extra shots, which is how you maximize your DPS. So that's what I love about it. Like different things you do can optimize different damage rotations and stuff. I got no food either. Oh no, is that going to hit me? Oh wait, is that a heal thing? That's a supportive thing. Alright, let's eat some food. I think I'm almost out of food. Like good food anyway. Oh, I got a little bit. Alright, let's take something out of the chest. Let's get something good, please. Ooh, I've already got legendary boots though. But the boots do come with different stats. Whoop. No, thank you. Whee! Okay, so now I've fully charged the weapon. So with the weapons, when you can see in the bottom right, when they get that the ring around the weapons and they start flashing like that, it means my current weapon is fully charged, and when I switch to another weapon, they're going to do like an extra ability. But also weapons have something that when they get fully charged, they add an extra effect. Like I think this one like electrifies enemies or some shit. I can't remember exactly how it works. Translations are hard. I'll be better once again in English. No, this is where we just came from, isn't it? Where are you going? Where are you going? No, you're going the wrong way. Or am I going the wrong? Am I going the wrong way? Oh man, I should equip the surfboard. I should equip the surfboard. Whoop. Oh, shit. Ah, dude, I suck so bad. Yeah, getting carried hard. It's really weird. I feel like you should meet the gear requirement to be able to queue for things, because I feel like it's weird that it's like you have to have this level of like you have to have this level, but your gear is recommended, but you don't have to have it. Like, because like this is stupid. Like why should I be able to queue for this stuff when that's what happens to me? When like anything that touches me, I get one shot. It shouldn't happen. But at least I get to show you guys some loot. At least we can spectate the good players here. Let's jump into that. But as you can see, like there's cool mechanics in the bosses too. And even you'll find when you do like the ruin explorations, like they get harder. Yes, it can be played with controller. If we go here, if I go here, I should be able to show you in the settings. In the settings, I think keybinds is here. Yeah, so it's got controller compatibility, so you can set it all up on the controller, which is pretty cool. So no console, no console version, but like you can play it on controller. If you're out of stamina, I believe you can still do co-op. I've honestly never tried. I never even thought about it. There are like, so when the boss gets cleared, there is a chest that will drop that's like a green chest, and it doesn't require extra stamina to open it. I don't know. I've never actually thought to try and do co-op when I had no stamina. Why is the sprint animation just like Honkai? I don't know. Probably because like people sprint and kind of looks the same. I don't know. That'd be my guess. Dude, this is hectic. I haven't played this instance before, but like it's like the hardest instance I've seen. What else do you guys want to see when we jump out of this? Let me know. We can put on whatever you guys want. So with weapons as well, let's go through some stuff while we're here. So with your weapons, there's like extra things to consider than just what they are and what the rotation is. So you've got things like, so this B is like your shield breaking. So when enemies get a shield, the higher this value is, the better they are at breaking shields. This one here is, I believe they call it charge. So when you're attacking and dealing damage, you're charging that meter around your other weapons to be able to get the abilities faster. So like different weapons with different, like if you got charge or break. So for instance, when you look at King, who's the dude with the red hair and the scythe, he's got like the largest shield break value in the game. So he's really valuable in that when a boss gets a shield, you can clap that boss's shield. And when you clap the boss and break the shield, they get like stunned, and sometimes they can't use abilities. So there you go. When you complete the run, you get some drops. I'm really curious to test this without stamina. I'll do that tonight now. And then there's also chests that we can open. Thanks for the carry, team. So let's jump in here. Click that. So that one made me consume stamina to open. Whereas this one doesn't consume any stamina. So maybe you can run through and still get that, but it's not really great rewards. So we'll have to see. But let's exit out. Sorry, after being sick for 2 weeks and now talking so much, just making me want to cough. On mobile, it's about 10 to 12 gig, I believe. Racing minigame? Okay, we'll see. I'll see what minigames are available, because they're not all available every day. Some main story. I've completed the main story. Sorry, dude. I was straight onto that. Okay, let's see what mini games we got. That is going to be here. Ability training. Man, the soccer. Okay, soccer's available. Let's go do soccer, because I suck at soccer so bad. I am just horrible at soccer in this game. It's like the physics do not make sense. Well, they probably do, but it's like... you'll see. I just suck at it. I can't do PvP. It doesn't open for another hour, and I'm probably only going to stream for another hour because then I've got to go get the kids. Alrighty, where was I? Where was the minigame? Wait, let's go open it up again. That one. Let's go. Okay, send me there, please. Thank you. Wait, let's just check this volume. I feel like I want to sound up a little bit. All right. Let's go. It's time for some football for those that call it football. I call it soccer. Okay, let's see. This is like impossible on phone. It's not as bad on PC. Oh, I've got a goal. Haha, yes. Let's go. Can I get over him? Okay, this is like the best I've ever done. I normally suck absolute... Yeah. Let's get it. No. Yes. Okay, I'm actually doing okay at this. I'm normally horrible at it. Oh, dude. Dude, this is going pretty well. I'm going to be on the record books for this game. There needs to be a soccer ladder. Oh, no. Ah, it disappeared. I got too cocky. I actually suck. Got it. Nice. It'd be interesting soccer PvP in this game. As a go. Oh, no. Stop it. Oh, no. This is what I mean. Oh, shit. Did that go over? Do I get a new ball? Yes. It's like, it doesn't feel natural at all, the soccer, is what I'm trying to say. Yes, got it. Okay. How much longer I got? 24 seconds. The first time I played soccer was on my phone, and it's so much harder on your phone, I didn't actually score once. Whoop. Did I lose the ball? Yes, I did. It's like when you're trying to kick it hard, it doesn't go anywhere, and then when you're trying to soft tap it, it just goes a mile. Yes, okay. Honestly, I'm happy with that score. Not too bad. Game size on PC, I believe it's around 20 gig. Honestly, people who play third person shooters or first person shooters on mobile, I've watched some of the pro guys do it. Those dudes are insane. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Like the way they do their hands and like have like every finger on the screen is insane to me. I love watching a good player play like shooters on mobile because they've all got those finger socks. You know, those little grip things that you put on the end of your fingers, and they've all got them, and then they're just like clawing their phones in like unnatural ways and just like dominating. So as Diablo Immortal, I couldn't get into Diablo Immortal. I know it had a lot of flack because it had monetization and shit, which I didn't even look at, to be honest. I'm not a Diablo fan. I played too much WoW, so like WoW was my standard, and I don't know, I don't know whether it's the camera, just something about the whole Diablo feels just never grabbed me after being like so dedicated to WoW for so long. Honestly, I'm just creeping up to the end game, so I'm not completely experienced with it, sorry. Like, I've completed all the quests and stuff, but like my gear's nowhere near end game gear. But as for stuff to do, I feel like there's plenty of stuff to do. And did I just go the completely wrong way there? I teleported here to go to that one, and I just ran completely away from it. Man, the claw, the way people do it is, yeah. But like, the end game, you've got like raids, the world bosses to keep doing. The cool thing is like you can get SSR weapons from bosses as well. The cube's pretty cool. I don't know if we're getting the cube at global. Like, I honestly don't know how I got this. I think it was just like a freebie when I started, but the cube's kind of cool. So, wait, let's go to the map. Oh, I had the wrong one selected. That's why. Which one is it? It's this one? This one. All right, I'll drop to the ground. So honestly, climbing cool in this game. Because if you want to climb, you don't have to worry about this stuff. You just disengage, jump forward. Disengage, jump forward. And you can just climb any wall as far as you want. If you do it optimally, you don't actually use any stamina. Which is sick. Boom. How'd they live? Surely that should have killed them. So the thing about the guns is that's really cool is you can float in the air and against shorter enemies, you can actually avoid some of the hitboxes. So this, perfect situation. So my shield has high shield break value. So like you can see the white shield below him. This chops it down really quick. Which is, how do you hit? There we go. So you can chop that down quick. It like breaks the bosses, and then you can swap to your DPS weapons from there. Do like a burst from them, and then keep going. So it's like I like the mechanics in breaking and stuff like that. Like the first like 3 days I played, I didn't know that, and I was struggling like my absolute balls off against bosses. I was like, oh, if you break the shields, you can deal damage. That's helpful. Different weapons can break shields better. That's helpful. That was a little bit of lag there. And that's the other thing. You gotta be careful. I gotta be careful with tank weapons because I suck with them. And often, whoop, like that, you don't get like flinched or anything with tank weapons, but you still take damage. Let me just try and burst some damage and get them down. But yeah, like the impactfulness, like the feeling of when you're like break a shield and then you can actually do something massive burst damage and can rotate through cooldowns is really like it feels good in the game. No, they spawn. The enemies spawn. Yeah, in an MMO you have to. Like when you got other people sharing the world, it would be broken if they didn't spawn. So yeah, they spawn like, I don't know, like every 3 minutes or something, I think it is. I don't know exact time, but they do spawn. So let's take a look. Like the other stuff in like your daily energy consumption is going to be like, I normally do Interstellar. Like it's one that you can do quite comfortably by yourself. So like this shows up that are these things. So I'll show you some of those. Dude, I'm starting to lose my voice. The throat's struggling. My kids were sick for about a week, and then they started getting better, and I was like, oh, I've escaped it. And then like the day they were getting better, it was like, nope. Noah's Ark tomorrow. I might give it a look, but honestly, at the moment, I'm too invested into this CN version, playing this and exploring, and then also because I got access to the English version, I want to sort of grind this game with my time. Yeah, honestly, grinding in games normally feels tedious, but this game, it's not bad. Also, with some of this stuff that you do solo, and I'll show you the tower as well. And I know some people hate autoplay. I understand that. But for some of the brain dead daily stuff, I don't mind it. So some of these things do have auto. So let's see. Where's this thing? Where is it? Surely it's not up there. It is up there. I haven't seen it up there before. Tip, when you get onto the global version, there's 2 premium summons in this little head thing. Good times. Alright, so And auto is definitely a controversial thing, but I feel like this game does auto tastefully, where it's like you can't auto everything, and the things you can auto, you've still got to be half decently set up to be able to auto it. So it's not just like the whole game's like an auto fest. Yeah, everyone's talking about the Genshin. Genshin's got a big update, don't they? What's it called again? I can't remember. I don't pay attention. Question, because obviously being in the space, you see a lot about Genshin. Is Genshin more about the Genshin side or the game side? Because I feel like more stuff that I see about Genshin is related to just the community and the lore and stuff, as opposed to the actual game. I feel like a lot of people that I see playing the game complain about Genshin and the game side of it. But if you bad talk Genshin, people get really mad. Like it's really confusing to me, because I don't care. Like, even if I have the opinion that I don't want to play Genshin because there's no end game, I don't care if people play it. Like, do what you have fun doing. And this is like the weird thing that I see in like just the gacha community as a whole, is like, it's like, oh, I don't like that game. Why are you playing it? Who gives a fuck? Let people play whatever they want to play. It's so fascinating to me. See, Genshin needs PvP. That statement, I don't think it needs it. I would like it. If Genshin had PvP, I would play it. But it doesn't need it if, like, you know, like, if you still, like, let's face it, at the dollars Genshin pulls in, it doesn't need anything. Because at this stage, I feel like Genshin is the kind of thing that just pulls in players no matter what. Like, people just keep coming back and spending, so they're making cash. So, like, I don't think they have a financial incentive to change the way they do it. So I feel like Genshin will stay the same. Which, if people enjoy it, that's cool. It's just like, if I don't enjoy it, I'm not going to play it. Because of the lore, yeah. Honestly, Wiki Bobo, you legend. Thanks, man. Seriously, no need, dude, but I do appreciate it. First purchase in global. Thanks, dude. It will definitely be going towards that. Hopefully we get some decent pulls. Genshin needs endgame, yeah, or does it though? Like, maybe they're like, this system works. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not experienced enough in Genshin to make a call on it, because I played about 8 hours of the global launch and about probably 30 hours of the beta. So that's my extensive Genshin experience. But I mean, the game is beautiful. Like, there's no doubting that. It's a very beautiful looking game. Console? No console at this stage. But yeah, like I was saying at the start of the stream, it's like, there's nothing wrong with a gacha game that has no end game. Like, 90% of them that launched recently have no end game, and I just grind the hell out of them, have a lot of fun playing it, and then go, okay, there's no end game. I'll just bounce and go to the next thing. The thing for me is, the big difference is, I struggle to come back to a game after I've left. Whereas I think with Genshin, a lot of people just come back for the story. And then, you know, bounce and then come back again and keep coming back. Whereas me, I'll play a game at launch. If it doesn't have anything to keep me in, I'm just gone forever. It's very rare that I come back. Like, I came back to PGR for a little bit, but that was about it. Wiki, thanks, dude. Have a good one. Thoughts on the game? I really like the game. Now, I've been playing the CN version for probably 2 weeks now. Something like that. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. But I may still be in the honeymoon phase, which then will go into global, which then you go into all the early stuff in the honeymoon phase again. So it could be, but I feel like just from what I see from the content, there's enough end game to keep me playing. I just think this game's going to be a fun game. The other thing is, I've been waiting for a good game to stream where we got co-op and all that stuff. So I think this game's going to be fantastic. You're all about guild, PvP, PvE? Yeah. See, I like... And I know, when I say this, I always have to caution it with, I know I'm in the minority, but I love PvP in anything. Like, interacting with other people just shits on interacting with NPCs. I like, even if I'm losing to a 12-year-old kid, I don't care. I'm having fun because I'm actually interacting with someone. Yeah, we'll jump into the Abyss. I'll show you that. What are they called? The Phantasma... I can't remember what they call it in this game. Alright, let's go. The Bygone Phantasm. The Bygone Phantasm. So what level am I at? No, that's my weapons. What do I want to check here? And it's got leaderboards as well. You can see some fuckers at 453. It's like this thing just keeps going. Now, when you look at rewards, you can see level 63, I get this. And then there'll be a point here where it says nothing else. But like that's just once you get further, it will load more rewards. So I'm pretty sure it's an infinite tower that has endless rewards. But don't quote me because I haven't got to the infinite end of it. Yeah, honestly, I can't speak well to Genshin because, like I said, I haven't been in the community. I haven't played it that much. Just from my beta experience, I decided to opt out because I was working full time at the time. I didn't have the time to invest, and I didn't think there was going to be an end game. So that was my call. Now Terra Fantasy's here. It's an... I don't know, is it an MMO or is it a shared open world with MMO features? I don't know what the difference is. It feels like an MMO. I see other people in the world. There's co-op, there's PvP, there's raids. Feels like an MMO, but hey, I don't know. I could be wrong. I feel like if you say it's an MMO, people go, no, it's a shared open world with MMO features. And if you see it say it's an open world RPG, they go, no, it's an MMO. So I'm just like, fuck, I don't know what to call this game anymore. But it's something. It's something. I believe we're going to get the 2.0 version, which is like all the bugs ironed out, but we won't have all the CN characters yet. And we won't have like the new area that just unlocked. So like this you can auto as well. I think I'll get clapped if I auto. Let's just see. The one thing I would love this auto to do, like, cause if you're that fucker doing 400 floors in this thing, you want to like be able just to like AFK the first like 200 floors, because if you're getting to 400, there's no challenge in the early stages. They do have the auto, but it doesn't auto next stage, so you've still got to come and click every stage to go to the next stage. Only the combat's auto. And as you can see on auto combat, and see, this is the other thing I really like, it's got auto, but it's tasteful because it sucks absolute shit. Like this auto is disgustingly bad. Like it never dodges. It doesn't use your shield breaking weapon with their shields up. It's just horrible and you die. So I think that's the best way to have auto. So if you're like completely overpowered where the game wouldn't be meaningful at all, that's when you want to have the auto. Okay, there we go. Let's get this out. Go onto you. Break some shields. And you can see how quickly we break those shields, and then we can go straight into this, and then we can pump the DPS. I honestly, DPS rotations in this game are sick. I really enjoy it. And you can just cycle through 2 weapons and just like nuke dudes. Oh no, I think I ran out of dodges. Pew. That's my problem with the bow, because the bow's strategy with this bow is to dodge shoot, and if you do that. Oh, dude, I suck. Yeah, if you do the dodge shoot too much, what am I doing? Why is that animation lagging? Yeah, if you do the dodge shoot too much to maximize DPS, you lose dodges, so you can't dodge, which is very self-explanatory, but it's a thing. So now I'm gonna wait for my health to regenerate. You gotta go? Have a good one, dude. I'll make my real guide closer to the release date. I don't think I need to put that out any sooner. But basically what you do with... Apologies, this bloody cold's killing me. But the basic gist behind rerolling is you play through the campaign until you get a bow, and then you just restart the game. This is what I've found to be the quickest. I'll keep experimenting. You play through the campaign until you get a bow, then you restart the game, so you exit out of like the sort of like cinematic combat that you're in, because when you're in the cinematic combat, like the staged combat of campaign, sometimes it takes away all the loot boxes in the world. So I get to the stage where I get a bow, I restart the game, and then I've got a path that I go on to collect 20 summons, and then you get 10 from the pre-reg, and then you summon. So I'm just waiting because I want to see if there's any requirements for pre-reg. I've seen someone say that you got to be level 14 to get pre-reg rewards, so that could be another thing. Have a good one, Francisco. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Wait, does my health not regenerate out of combat? Surely it regenerates on the next floor. Surely, yeah, okay, that's okay. So I don't know how these tower modes work in these games. I didn't play Genshin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. The other thing I noticed in this game, the cues on the enemies to when they're using abilities doesn't feel as obvious as it is in Punishing Grey Raven. I feel like Punishing Grey Raven is really well cued in when there's shit coming and you've got to like dodge. But this is not as... Whoop. I was out of that. I was completely out of that. I want to break this shield as well. Let me break her shield. Whoop, whoop. I was at... That is not on. That is not on. I was so far out of that, it's not even funny. Whee! I'm in the air. I don't know whether it's a little bit of latency, but that does often happen to me where I feel like I'm outside of stuff, but it still gets me. Oh, I'm going to get clapped here. Where'd that dude go? Did I kill him or did he just disappear? See, like that. Like sometimes I'll shoot an arrow and the arrow actually never comes out. Like, see that latency on that arrow? Sometimes it's bad. And that's probably what it's going to be like playing on NA servers for me. Looks great visually. Yeah, I think it looks quite nice. Like, people compare it to other games and say it doesn't look as good. But I'm not too stressed on that, to be honest. It's in the good enough... Oh, wait, did I run out of time? Okay, I was too busy talking. But yeah, I think it's got like good enough graphics that like it looks really tidy. Like it doesn't look horrible. It looks good. All the scenery's cool. I'm pretty good with it. Element reactions? No, it doesn't have like the Genshin where you mix this element with that element and it does this. It doesn't have that sort of reaction. But it's got the elements, so like, you know, ice can freeze, fire, you normally get burn and dots. Like sometimes you need different elements to break different puzzles and stuff like that, but it doesn't have the Genshin reactions. Who's your dad? What's this, dude? Appreciate your content, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Dude, really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Reroll minutes to unlock summons. So there's a pity at 30. So to get 30 summons is probably going to take you about 40 minutes. Probably get it down to 35 with clean pathing, which is a long time, yes. But I feel like I remember with Genshin, it was like massive and people were doing it. Does anyone remember the Genshin reroll time? And I don't even think in Genshin you were guaranteed an SSR, but like you can get a guaranteed SSR with about 35 to 45 minutes of re-rolling time. Game looks good. It feels good too, dude. It honestly feels really nice, this game. Yeah, I think I'll get at least, because I'm notorious for playing a game, grinding super hard, and then having nothing to do and dropping. I think I'll get at least 3 months out of this, and if they keep developing the CN version like they have been, it's definitely just like a really long-term game, because it's just fun, and honestly, it's heavily community. Like, if there's a lot of people that are playing and we can do co-op and we can have fun and do all that stuff, like, then it becomes a fun stream game. Because for me, all the games I've been playing on mobile haven't been fun stream games, so I haven't wanted to stream. But this game is like, all I want to do is stream. Like, don't even really care about anything else. I just want to sit and have fun and chill. I have tried PvP. Unfortunately for me, if we go over here to PvP, I'll show you. Sorry, this cold is killing me. I know I sound like shit. So, Apex League is the 1v1 PvP. I really, really hope they bring in like 3v3 PvP, because that was like my favorite thing from WoW. The one thing is, with the combat, with how flashy and AoE everything is, I don't know how it would work, how balanced it would be. But the PvP is only open for 12 hours. I don't know what it will be like on global. On China, it's only open for 12 hours. And it's like the opposite time from when I'm at my PC. So I only normally play PvP on my phone. And I am dog shit on my phone. Absolute dog shit. And then this Break Fate is a battle royale. Like, they got a full battle royale mode in the game, which is pretty cool. I can't wait for the release. Yeah, dude, it'll be sick. It's going to be a sick release. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. I definitely think I'm going to have a lot of fun. Without a doubt. And I think I'm just going to stream it on YouTube. I just can't be bothered with the whole Twitch integration and stuff like that. What do you guys think? YouTube or Twitch? 1 for YouTube, 2 for Twitch. That's what I mean, my arrows sometimes just don't fire. There we go, that one fired. So when you're going around when the game comes out, dandelions, always shoot them. I've already collected these ones, but dandelions will have a summon in them all the time. I played the BR mode, but I am the worst BR player in the world. I've really got to get good at it. The other thing with the Battle Royale mode, it didn't carry, like, so the keybinds I have in the game, like, to switch to my bow, I press 5, to switch to my shield, I press 6, and to switch to my gun, I press 4. Those keybinds didn't carry over into the game, into the Battle Royale, so I had to literally click everything because none of my keybinds work, so I got to figure that out. 1 2 2 1 1 1 1 2 1 2. Yeah, what I'll do is, like, I'll stream the launch on YouTube, and then maybe we'll try a Twitch stream another time. But honestly, YouTube's working on their streaming stuff, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see what we decide. Also, these things, as you go along, when you see mushrooms, they're a mini game. So, like, you always want to jump on the smallest mushroom first. I think it's the smallest mushroom. There was one instance where it wasn't, but normally it's the smallest mushroom. And, like, you jump on one, and then it'll keep that glow. I've done it already, so it doesn't. And then you get the next one, and then it'll, like, drop a summon out of it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, honestly, wall climbing, something you really want to get used to, is control spacebar W. So, like, when you're on a wall, you just go control spacebar W, control spacebar W, and then you do this the whole time. And you don't use any of your stamina climbing, and you climb. Ooh, I haven't gotten this one. Ooh. This is only a purple summon though. Something I'd missed. I'll go through the gearing system in a sec, actually. Show you guys that. Then you got to use the elemental weapons to break these, and these are what you use to upgrade gears. Upgrade weapons. Alright, let's have a look at this. So, because a lot of people ask me about gear, because they're like, if you're summoning for weapons, like, what's the gear system? So, your weapons also have, if we go here, they have these... Who's phoning me? I don't know that number. They have these, like, chip things. Now, these chips have set bonuses. So, you know, if I have 3 of this one, I get an effect. Seeb's translating. I'm going to look at all these on the English version. But, so it's like, this is like your kind of like standard gearing system from Gotcha, where you got like the set bonus and stuff, but they're like gear that equips to your weapons. So that's what these are. And like, obviously you want to get the different sets, different effects. I've just got these two on because they're higher rarity and it gave me more gear score. But yeah, they'll have all those sets, the different sets. Like I can't remember the name of the set, but like Crow, to work really well, he wants a specific set. Some characters want a set and it like makes them, and some don't really care. So that is that. On top of that, for gearing, if we go to the backpack, you've got armor as well. So, and the thing with armor is it's very basic. The cool thing with armor is when you're upgrading this, you're actually upgrading the gear slot. So when I do this, so that those gloves are at 6. If I swap them to these gloves, they're at 6. So you actually upgrade the gear slot when you do that. There is another way to actually upgrade the gear itself, which if I go to, so for instance, these pants have got 1 star because I tested it. So if we go to upgrade, I can't remember how to do it here. Yeah, this bit. So if you go to this bit, then you can feed other gear in. Except this one needs so much, it's not funny. Oh wait, we got there. Wait. Oh no, we need 20,000? Okay, let's just upgrade another piece of gear. Let's just go here, for instance, just so I can show it. But if you go here, then you can just like do this, and you can upgrade the gear, and that gives it a star. So you've got gear slot upgrades, so feel free to do them, don't stress. But then you kind of want to save on your actual gear upgrades. And the other thing is, when you get the gear, you've actually got different substat rolls on the gear as well. So that's something else to consider, is you don't want to be upgrading gear that's not good to match the strategy you're doing with any of your weapons. So that's a gearing system. I actually like it. It's pretty good, pretty in depth. A lot of ways to up your power for PvE, but then you know there's the min-maxing side of it as well. So you got chips with effects and stuff like that on your weapons, and then your normal gear is just stat boost. I haven't seen any gear here with a set bonus, but I'm not sure what this translates to. I haven't really gone deep into translating. I'll wait and play it on English version. Gameplay? No worries, dude. No worries. What would you like to see for gameplay, Mr. Omega? Omega bot... Man, my eyes are shut. What gameplay you want to see? Hit me up. Also, there's a big lag on stream, I just realized. It's like probably at least a 30-second latency between what I'm doing and when you guys are saying it. Night Letters, what's going on, dude? How you going? Alright, let's go do this daily quickly. Where is it? Give me the purple one. Oh, I think this is the one that I got to kill 3 bees with. This one confused me a lot at the start because I didn't translate it. I was like, what do I need to kill 3 of? I started killing anything I could, but I needed to kill the bees. Daily complete. Thank you very much. And the other thing with this game, so when we go to summons, because your pity is 80, you actually, because you get from dailies, let's go back here actually. Let's go to the dailies, I'll show you. You're actually guaranteed to get an SSR every 80 days. Like if there was nothing else, there's always something else giving you summons, but if there was nothing at all that gave you summons, then you're still going to get this one here. So the A one, you get a gold nucleus. So like you're going to get a gold nucleus every day, and there's an 80 pity. So every, 2.5 months, 2 and a bit more than a half months, you're going to get a pity, which is not too bad. Yeah, dodge mid-air is something else that like you're going to get used to, because especially before you upgrade your jetpack, like a lot of what you'll be doing is like dodge jetpack, dodge jetpack, dodge jetpack, dodge jetpack, because your jetpack goes really slow and it like drains the stamina, but you can just keep dodging to get that extra depth on it. Ice Katana Girl. Or are you talking about Meryl with the Ice Claymore? I think Meryl's a fan favorite. Let's go through the characters. So this is what I got. I got Samir. Samir seems like, honestly to me, I feel like Samir, I don't think at endgame, from what I've been reading in Chinese forums, that she's going to be like the best unit, but she's good all round and she's very easy to play. Hence why I have her weapon as my main weapon. I suck, so it's handy. But that's her. Who else have I got? Okay, I got her. She's like the I think everyone thinks Meryl is the better tank. I actually don't mind her. I don't have much feelings about her. Tsubasa here, I absolutely love. I love the ice bow. I love her like this. You get the puppy, and then in the alternate art, the puppy's grown up. I don't know if it's grown up or it's just a different style of art, but like I think she is absolutely savage. Probably my favorite character in the game. Weapon is really fun, and honestly, just all round sickness. I really like what's her name? Shiro, something like that. Name's left me. She's really cool. I like the chakram. It's got good shield breaking. The problem for this is you really need 3 dupes of it to get it to 3-star, because then when she uses her ult, it resets everyone's cooldowns, which is really cool. It resets all your weapons cooldowns, which is nice. Does this guy resemble Child from Genshin? I don't know Genshin characters too well. So this dude, I think this dude is basically... he's Crow, and once the extra lightning supports come into the game, he gets really good because you can buff his damage, except he's harder to play because his technique means like you've got to be behind the enemy and you want to be using jump attacks all the time, which if an enemy moves a lot, it's harder to do the jump attacks, but it's also harder to stay behind them. So he's like a high skill cap, but really strong damage dealer. These are all the SRs. You'll get some use out of her as an SR if you're free to play probably, and also her, the tank and the healer. And then what else do we have? I'm not going to go into depth on these guys. Sorry for coughing. I've just had this cold forever. These are all new. She is a savage. She dominates me in PvP so hard. I'm definitely saving for her or buying her when she drops in global. I absolutely love this chick. I can't remember the English name, but she's a savage. She is... Oh, this is the Ice Katana chick you were talking about. I love this chick. I think she's really cool. I think it's just because she has a penguin there. I honestly think it's the penguin that sells me, and then she honestly, she gets a pretty decent upgrade from a penguin to like a unicorn, but ain't too bad. Is there mobs aggro management? Yes. So if you're a tank, so to be a tank, you've got to have 2 tank weapons. To be a healer, you got to have 2 healer weapons, and to be a DPS, you got to have 2 DPS weapons. And then there's like a no thingy if you got one of each. But if you're a tank, you've got higher aggro gain as one of the passives for being a tank. DPS have higher damage. If you're a healer, meaning you have 2 healers in your weapons, then you get 100% increased healing. But then when you go into group combat, you get an extra 100%. So you're actually 200% up. So they balance out deciding what class you want to play pretty well. She's not in the game yet. She's not in, that's Nemesis. So she's really cool. I really want her because I do like the lightning damage dealers as well. And she's a support lightning. She does good damage, good healing, and also buffs lightning damage, which is really cool. This dude's Mark. He won't be in there at global either. None of these guys will be in there. But he's really savage. He has really good shielding. Like, just good for solo play, I think. Honestly, Bayuki, I really like Bayuki. I think PvP-wise, I've been clapped by her a fair few times. So I really like this character. And like, look at... Honestly, these designs are sick. I like anything with pets. So these have like pets. Like, check the background out like that. And then over here, it's like the monster. It's so cool. But yeah, her lightning katana is really, really sick. I really do like her. Zero. Oh, I didn't realize they actually added the names in here. So we got Zero there. Zero, I think, often gets shunned because he doesn't heal until he gets to 3-star, so 3 dupes, or Constellation 3 if Genshin players out there. But I really like him. I like the shielding. I like the buffing. I feel like if you're trying to be the support class in your team and you've got him and even just the SR healer, I think that's fine. I really like him. I like his weapon. The playstyle looks really sick. I haven't played him myself, but I really like Zero. Meryl, probably considered the best tank at the launch. But I've played group content that sucks and people get triggered. Her ultimate puts up like an ice circle that traps enemies but also traps allies. So if you're bad at Meryl, people are gonna get triggered at you. But everyone wants to play as Meryl because she's Meryl. I call her Elsa. So Elsa, really cool, but can be frustrating if people suck with her. You're afraid of pay to win in PvP. So if I go here, what I'll do is I'll actually show you this. I'll see if I can show you. We'll go through the characters first, but PvP is balanced, meaning all the dupes and stuff. Like, yes, pay to win is the thing in PvP to the fact that if you don't have the character, the other person's pay to win on you. But if you have the character, then someone can't infinitely wail to get stats higher than you, because PvP gets balanced out stat-wise. How exactly it works, I don't know. I'm going to dig deeper into that in the global version to see if I can find exact listing of the rules. Whether it's like if you have a weapon at 6-star, everyone gets reverted back to 0-star, or if everyone gets ranked up to 6-star. I don't quite know, so we'll have to check that out. To the person doing the Chinese, I'll translate and see where you're going. Honestly, the Chinese community for these games is always fantastic, so I'm always keen to see what they're saying. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to actually go ahead and translate this. Translate. Let's see what they're saying. Let's see. It says, "You are the only one." What was the comment before that? Sorry, guys. I always get curious on what... Because honestly, in these games, I found this out through Chaotic. He's like, the Chinese communities are always cool when they come into streams and stuff. They always have helpful stuff. Oh, you like the first. Okay, just commenting on what I was looking at. That's all good. That's all good. Jada Fresh, have a good one, dude. Have a good one. I think I was a bit late on that. But yeah, PvP, everything max, is it? Okay, yeah, I was gonna dig into that a bit more. Oh my god, how do I ban this person? I really got to set up more mods before the launch. I'd use it from channel. There we go. Got rid of that. Annoying. Why is there always annoying fuckwits that come and do that shit? Jeez, I hate that shit so much. It is so triggering to me. Like, beyond belief. Anyway, let's jump into this. So this is King. Everyone says he's, what's his face from Genshin? Honestly, I suck at Genshin. I don't know characters, so I apologize. But everyone thinks he's the copy of that. King, basically, I feel like he's the generic one that everyone's going to say go to. I don't want to summon for him because everyone loves him. But then I looked on the bio page and he shares my birthday, so now I kind of want to get him. So, yeah, I'm probably going to get King. But yeah, he's like the best shield breaker at the start of the game. He's got really high shield breaking value, just an absolute beast. Also, he looks absolutely savage in this one. The hands are like creepy as fuck, but dude's a savage. Go to the 4 Disorder Abyss map. Dude, what's that? Yes, it has controller support, 100%. Yes, it does. So content plan for this game pre-launch is for the next week or so. I'm going to do more like gameplay stuff, like show all the content in the game, just do general like just showcasing stuff. And then for like the week or like the 5 to 6, 7 days before the launch, that's when I'll start rolling out all the guides. Because I also want to play as much as I can. And now that I have access to the English version, I can get a better knowledge, because even if I played the CN version for like months, I feel like I'd still be limited because I just don't translate enough stuff. I'm too lazy. But yeah, I want to get the best knowledge possible. So I've got like reroll I'm pretty much set on. And and all the like the basic beginner guides, the farming guides, all that stuff. I'm also trying to work out like the most efficient daily routines, the optimize, the min maxing. So yeah, I'll do guides in like the week before it. Legion, yes, I am live. I know it's scary. Also, nice warrior icon. It brings me back to days of getting clapped by like TSG and stuff. I got here, I was saying something pissed me off. Fuck, I can't remember what pisses me off. I don't know. It's too hard to stay pissed off, dude. Gotta stay happy. This chick, I honestly don't know jack all about her. She's like one character that I've really got to do some more research on. Cobalt B. I just don't like that gun. I'm not a big fan of it myself. I played it in the whatchamacallit. It could be like the best thing ever, but it's just not my playstyle. I played it in the Battle Royale. I'll check that in a sec. So this is the go-to healer chick as well. She's got really high heals. So that's pretty much the gist of her. Like we have Zero. Where's Zero? Wherever he is. Dude with the cubes. He's like the shield buffer at the launch, and she's the healer. And then over here we have Claudia. Now she's cool. I don't think she's fantastic. The thing I really like about Claudia is she's got a really low cooldown on her skill. So you can do stuff a lot. Like a lot of characters have like a 45-second cooldown. And it just like feels like you miss that thing in your rotation. Where I honestly think she's going to be a really fun character to play, even though she may not be the best character. But that's the general roundup on characters. Line 4, the newest map. Wait, what are we looking for? Dude, I still don't know exactly what you're saying. Uchenna? Dude, I suck at names. I'm sorry. Is there only a CN version at the moment? So global launch is at 12 a.m. UTC on the 11th. Oh, I wanted to kill him. All right, let's go. Let's jump over into the new section of the world. So this won't be in at global, but like you got this massive desert area. Honestly, what I've been seeing, a lot of people are really praising the desert. I don't personally like it. Like I prefer the starting zones, but that's just me. Everyone has their own preference. I'm not a big fan of the open desert. It's like I'm not the big Tatooine fan, but that's just me. Is there an English version? Not yet. On the 11th UTC at 12 a.m. Do I play Cookie Run Kingdom? No, I don't. But I know Codations. He's a really good dude. He plays it. So if you're looking for someone, I'm sure you probably already know him, but he's a really good dude. Are there in-game benefits for being a guild member? There is very minor things, I believe. I'm just not in a guild because I hate doing social features when you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I'll do like reroll. Like honestly, for this game, a tier list, one blanket tier list is a very impossible thing, in my mind, because you've got so much different content to try and tier everything out in one hit. Like you've got different content, but you've also got different roles that things are trying to fill, which is the, oh, I missed it. This thing you've got to like dart to and collect before it closes. Let's just kill this dude. Yeah, so I think tier lists are a bit tough. If I do a tier list video, it'll be more of a, here's a tier list, but let me talk about it more, because you've got to go into depth on every character. Because there's not just a blanket, this is the best. You got PvE, you got PvP, you got different roles, you got different like situations. You got some bosses will resist a certain element, so you can't use that element. Oops, what did I just hit? Did I get that? There it is. Had to jump. Haven't done many of those. But yeah, this is Tatooine. Actually, this really doesn't look like Tatooine because we're in like the little mirage rainforest section of it. But it's very desolate. Let's call it. Is that a good word? I think it is. And see, sometimes you get on walls where you can't actually like jump up like this. It's like I'm trying to jump and it just like blocks me. So it's like, let's go over here and see if I can get it here. Got there. Nice. Made it. Sick. All right, back to chat. How big's the map? The map is honestly really big. Really big is it's a matter of perspective, but like this is the first map that you'll get at global. Trust me, it feels big. It's pretty decent. It gives you a good range of stuff as well. Like this is a big industrial estate here. This is like, you know, your standard city center with some land. This is more just land. It's more just land. I don't know. It's got a snow area. I like the snow. Which server? I think I'm going to play 2 accounts. I think I'm going to play 1 account on the a North American. There'll be multiple servers. So like before I start, whoops, I did not mean to do that. So before the game, oh, let's get that. We'll get 2 more summons. Thank you very much. Before the game launches, on like the actual service goes live, there'll be the pre-download where you can make your character and probably select your server. So I'll do a post saying what server I'll be on, but I'll try and get like a bunch of the content creators and see if we can all jump on the same server for a bit of fun. But yeah, I'll play 1 account on the NA server like that, and then I'll have 1 account on as close to Australia as I can get, just purely for the latency, because I don't like shit latency. It's not as fun. Also, like the cool thing with like bows and stuff is like headshots give you better effects and stuff, but I suck, so I'll just stick to weapons that don't require accuracy, you know. Hey, I suck. Oh, this guy's like a mini boss. Okay. Let's get him. Okay, so he's weak to frost, so we go like that, go like that, go like that, generate some. Oh, got him. Okay, so this one, these won't be puzzles that you guys will see straight up, but you gotta use like the element to shoot like 4 orbs around the place to unlock the thing. Have I already collected this one? Ooh, this one's a premium summon. But like they like with all their puzzles and stuff, the first few you do are like super easy, and then they start getting harder. Like this is one of the easy ones for it. Did that open it? No, there must be 1 more. Can you guys see it? Can you see another orb? There it is. And it really sucks if you don't have a ranged weapon with the element, because then it becomes a nightmare to try and get some of these things. The game does not have pets, but the game needs to introduce pets. I really want pets in this game. And the thing with this game is they do all the mini games. They've done like a battle royale. They introduce all these like new modes with events and stuff like that. So I'm hoping they're open to like introducing something like this. We were talking about this earlier with the Wuthering Waves system, where if you defeat a boss, you can like capture that boss and then use it in combat, like as like a loadout type thing. I would love to see in Wuthering Waves and in this game, like endlessly being able to farm some sort of pet type system that has shinies, where it's got a really low drop chance of getting like an altered coloration of the pet or whatever it is. And then you can flex that shit. So you can grind for 24 hours a day if you want to, just for that little bit of flex value. Honestly, that is good replayability and very simple to implement, in my opinion. I know it's not for everyone, but I feel like if they had that system in this game, it would be wicked. I would love it. So with climbing, some of these areas, it's just not as easy as the others, where it's like you can do the double jump thing. Oop. So let's go over here. Okay. So like depending on the walls, like sometimes you get stopped from actually climbing. I think this is what triggered me on this desert area. It's like it's not easy to climb because if I detach here, I can't re-engage. So like the whole game is about detach, jump, reattach. But I think that's my main trigger point with this one. Yes, I've got. Well, let's go to the Cyberpunk map. Let's go there. I'll show you guys that one. Is it this? Yes, it's this. Can I teleport there? Yes. All right, let's take a look at it. Mia is your pet. I hate Mia with a passion, to be honest. Like, I haven't done any of the lol Pokemon, get around Pokemon. I haven't done any of the, like I don't know the story, like I just skip it all. But honestly, Mia triggers me. Cause she's like, Mia. It's like, it's like the robot, Mia. And it's like, no. It's just like, it's too cheesy to have Mia, but it's like MI-A. And it's like, it's honestly, cheesy stuff like that is just, it's not my style, but I don't know. Maybe it's some people's style. Not this one either. Wait, did I miss one? Wait, have I unlocked? See, I translated this text on the quest and it just says come back later. So am I missing a map? Wait, it's this one. How do I get there? Oh, I have been there. Yeah, that's like the Mazy Maze area, isn't it? Yeah, that's where you fight the final boss. Yes, I've been there. Let's go here. So yeah, this is like, it's like Cyberpunk Streets, and you climb up to the top of like all these buildings, and like you get like, you know, summons and stuff up there. It's pretty cool. A grappling glove. Yes, I haven't gone through and done all those things and grabbed my grappling glove yet, but it's pretty cool. Show the motorcycle stuff. Yeah, I can show you mounts. Yeah, it just says come back later, so it's like I've reached the limit on what I can do on quest. So yeah, this is like a big puzzle area. It's a big ass puzzle area. It's pretty cool. Let's do this, and then we'll go through mounts. I got all of these ones, which you like the yellow ones you use to open like world bosses and stuff. I just can't get into a world boss group. Too shit. No one will have me. No, I just can't communicate to ask to be into groups. I think I just jumped down here, don't I? Let's just collect everything on the way down. All right, let's look at mounts. Let's look at mounts. Give me a sec. All right, where are we? Mounts. Okay. So that's the standard bike. This is the cube that I got. I have no idea where I got it from. I think it must have just been a login thing. Then you've got the vacuum, which, you know, very uncomfortable to ride, but each to their own. Then you got the mech legs. I really like this. I think this is cool. I would happily cruise around in that. I feel like mounts take a big inspiration, like these two from Star Wars, in some fashion. Yeah, maybe it's not unlocked. Yeah. The unicorn is wicked. I really like the unicorn. I think I just like this because it was on the and like you can farm these pieces. I don't know if you can farm them all for all of them, but you get them like in the open world and stuff, which is really cool for collectors if they want to do that. Yeah, I think this was just because it was on like one of the release pictures, you know, like one of the wallpapers and stuff. But I think that looks really savage. Then we got this. This once again looks like the rolling dudes from Star Wars is what it reminds me of. Then we got a bit more of a, like, do you call it chopper action? Not really chopper, but you know, that style. That style. We got the emu. I go to call this an emu. Everyone else would call it an ostrich, but hey, I'm in Australia, so I'm going to call it an emu. Then we got this bike. I'm not a fan. I don't know. It just doesn't grab me. I think I'd rather get around on this bad boy. Look at this. Get that moped life. Once again, bringing me Star Wars vibes. Bringing me Star Wars vibes. Honestly, I haven't gone this far into the mounts. I love this thing. This thing is sick. I want this thing. I want this camel. This camel is cool. It's a two-man mount. Wait, is this like WoW where you have two-man mounts? I don't know. Once again, that's that. That's a mount. Honestly, I saw that. Okay, so this just came in the update on like the homepage. Like they had like a little trailer thing of this. I thought it was a new gun or a skin for a gun. I didn't think it was a mount. I actually thought that was a skin for a gun, but it's a mount. That's sick. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. What's the time? Okay, I'm gonna have to bounce in like 20 minutes. Gotta get the kids, you know? Oh wait, we can do a PvP. I can show you PvP. Do you guys want to see PvP? It's just ticked over into the time. We can do a couple PvP games before I bounce. Watch me get absolutely trashed. I don't really want to use the bow. I like my chakram in PvP, but I can't be bothered swapping my loadout. So let's just go here. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Mounts are sick. Yeah, the mounts are pretty cool. You want me to jump down? Alright, we'll jump down after this PvP. Alright, let's see if we get clapped. I really should have swapped my chakram. Whoa, that was a bit of... Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. The fan. So this thing just claps me every time. Because they get so high. I cannot get that high. I cannot get that high. Wait, what's happening? Oh, I altered out accidentally. Okay, let's go for this. I did. Pew 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 pew. Wait, what? Why am I going so slow? Oh yeah, that thing like sucks you in. Oh wow. And this is this is the thing playing on, and this is what I'm worried about if I play on a US server. This is the kind of latency I'm gonna get. Like, I don't even know what's happening here. Latency's bad. Let me out, let me out. I'm stunned, I'm stunned, I'm stunned. No. And I can't land a kick. And I don't know if this is like the ping that's killing me or whether I just suck. It's very probable that I suck, but I feel like I keep skipping like in the map and I don't know why that is. Like, this is what I mean. She gets so freaking high and I just can't do shit. Like, I can't engage with her unless I just shoot like this. Like, am I even hitting her? I don't know. But yeah, like, honestly, hopefully when you get good ping, PvP becomes really fun. But at the moment, it just feels like a sketch fest. Like, I don't know what's actually happening. Because it's like, it swaps my weapon about 3 seconds after I click swap weapon. So yeah, PvP on CN is really, really bad. Like she was just there and then she's not. And like, I haven't released that button. It's just like, this is just triggering. I shouldn't have showed PvP. I think it's giving me bad connection warning there. What? Why is she skidding around? Come on, don't skid around. Let me hit you. Jesus. Can I forfeit? Is there a forfeit button? Because this is just stupid. PvP is amazing, guys. It's the end game I hoped for and everything. It's my dreams come true. But yes, I honestly think PvP could be fun with good ping. That's why I think my US server will be like my PvE server, and my Australian, or as close to Australia as I can get, will be my... Ooh, I froze. Thank you. Like, I can't even kick her up once. But yeah, I think my Australian server will be like the PvP server. Like, I can't keep doing this. But yeah, that's me getting clapped. Didn't show PvP at all. Yeah. Honestly, gets close to the server. I'm really keen on digging into PvP in the global version on like the different metagames, strategies, play styles and stuff like that. Like I'm going to go super deep on PvP. It's just hard when you're getting boned by latency and you can't actually experience the game. Oh, dude, what happened that? Fuck, sorry guys. This is what happens when you're a bad streamer. I don't even know what that is. Let me show you again. Fuck. So let's show you PvP. Now, maybe we'll get better ping. That was for some reason. So with this game, I don't know if all games are like this. Pro streamer, get around this guy. So with this game, normally your mouse is confined in the screen, but for some reason when it does a load screen, it takes you out of the screen, and that's what happened there. And I think I must have hit something on my on my OBS. My bad. Maybe I'll minimize OBS and stop that. My bad. Okay, here's PvP, guys. Here's PvP. All right. Keep in mind, ping's normally a thing. So I'm just trying to break this shield first, is my goal. And then I'll just do that and I'll bounce her. Okay, so this is a lot worse person. That person wasn't really doing much. The last game I was getting clapped, but at least I get to show you guys some proper play. So I want to break this shield. It's my goal. Pretty much all I want to accomplish. Okay, we've broken the shield. Now I can go to this. Now I can do that, and then I can go to this. Swap that, and then I can do that. And then hopefully we can kill. And that's PvP. Previous game I got clapped. Previous game I got absolutely clapped. So PvP is very interesting. Either you clap or get clapped. Apologies for fucking up the whole stream for about 5 minutes of a really hard PvP battle that I got clapped in. Hey, at least, so I haven't streamed in a long time. At least now I know I minimize OBS when I stream. Or I put it on the other screen so that if the mouse bounces out, I don't click those settings. But if I put it on the other screen, then I could risk closing down stream. So there's no good option. We'll do one more PvP. I'll show you one more. You want to see the clap? Yeah, apologies. I'm dog shit at streaming. And this is something you'll get used to if you want to watch me stream. But hey, we'll have fun. That's all that matters. No, it's not a must. So that's the cool thing in PvP, at least from what I found. The rewards are not like absurdly huge that you need to play it. Like, I think you get like a season reward, and I think it's a little bit of premium currency, if that. I will have a look at the rewards after this. I can't check it out now. Jump down. Yeah, sorry, dude. We'll do this, and then I'll jump down. One PvP, jump down, and then I'll bounce. Yeah, so PvP is balanced. So everyone's the same. All you need to get is one copy of the weapon, and then you can play PvP competitively. Quote unquote competitively. Like, obviously, everything's like PvP is pay to win in that if you're free to play and you haven't pulled the meta weapon, you're probably going to struggle a bit. But it's more free to play friendly than other games. She gonna let me shoot her? Oh, she's doing the same thing. Ha. Oh, she moved. Dude, this is what I'm talking about, the latency. It does like funny things sometimes. So she's got her claymore out because she wants to break my shield as well. I want to break her shield. So this is just like a shield clapping session. To see who can clap the shield the fastest. And there's the latency where she comes out behind me. Whoop, what happened there? Don't even know. Okay, I'm just gonna swap and do this. Oh, dude, and like some enemies, it's just like the ping is like like that. Like I just keep teleporting back to nowhere. So this is what I was trying to show you in the last one. Like it just keeps sketching back. I don't even know what's going on now. So let's see if we can break this shield. Oop. Like, I'm not using my abilities when I use them. It's really trippy. I probably should have got out of the ice arrows. But yes, this is the perfect example of of latency that I was trying to show you in the first fight. Oh no, I'm stunned. Oh, it like where'd my ice rain go? I don't know. She must have a healing weapon. Oh, dude, this is insane. Get me out of it, get me out of it. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat, by the way. Oh, dude. It's so trippy, the sketching. Oh, this is not a good promotion for the game. So you can see that their strategy is way better than mine because they're getting me into a freeze and then into a electro stun. But I just can't control this at the moment. Dude, this is disgusting. And I don't think there's like a forfeit button, so I can't just leave, which kind of sucks. See now it's stuck on the zoom in and I'm not even zoomed in anymore. Oh, dude, I'm just gonna go run in the ass. Is that, do you drown in this? Do I drown? She's taking pot shots. No, this is Chinese full launched. The game's been out in China since when did the game come out in China? In December. I think I'll just die if I go out here. Yeah, I just die. That's good. Alright, this will get it done quicker. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. I was trying to compete in that mess. Back on the Genshin chat. I see. Honestly, 3v3 in this would be hectic as fuck, but I think it could be really fun. I really do. I hope they at least do like an event test of it, just to see if just to test it. I really want 3v3. I really want 3v3, but maybe not in like enclosed arenas the size of WoW had. Maybe a little bit bigger. Like some decent, and I want arenas that like this one's just like a boring circle. Like I want some pillars and some stuff involved. I think it'd be cool. All right, let's jump down. Dude wanted me to jump down. Whee! And then it drops you into here. And so this is the new, like, bit of a puzzle zone. Oop, give me that. Do I have any of those keys left? I don't think so. Oh, I do. I have one. Nice. All right. Let's face it, you can't play any open world anime RPG and not talk about Genshin. Like, that's just what people do. It's nature. But like, the funny thing is, you know what the funny thing with all these games is, like Wuthering Waves and Terra Fantasy, is like everyone's like, oh, it's just a cheap Genshin. I still remember before Genshin's launch, everyone's like, what, this is just a straight copy of Breath of the Wild. Why would I want to play that? Just play Breath of the Wild instead. I remember that whole narrative on Genshin before it came out. And it's just like, people forget quick. They need to let players select what hero they roll for on the normal banner. It sucks that you... I believe they do. Do they go through reroll banners of the characters? I don't know. I'll have to check that out. But I believe on CN they had a select summon at some point. But yes, you could get really bad luck and not get one of the original characters that you want, which could kind of suck. The good thing about the system is, though, if we go over here, I think it's this one. Yeah. So as you summon... As you just do normal summons, you're going to pick up these things, and once you've summoned a weapon, you can get the dupes of the weapon for the quote-unquote Genshin constellations, which isn't too bad. Which is not too bad. But yeah, the whole the Genshin thing's funny. But let's face it, people love Genshin, so I guess they feel offended when something is the same. I honestly don't know. I don't know. But I think that is where we're going to have to leave it. I'll probably stream again to... I don't know whether I just got booted from the server or what. I think disconnect. Perfect time to disconnect anyway. Let's do that. I don't actually know what that is. I think that's when I'm just reconnecting to the server. But... They do have new character banners, yes, for new characters with the red nucleus. Yes, correct. But yeah, if you specifically want to get one of the old characters, I don't know if they go through on banners in between. I'll have to check that out. Someone's clapping me here. But yeah, I got to bounce, guys. Thank you everyone for coming. Really appreciate you guys. But yeah, I'll probably stream a bit tomorrow. It'll just, over the next 2 weeks until launch, we'll just be streaming here and there, chilling out. If there's anything you guys want to see, just let me know on stream. We can have some fun. But appreciate you guys coming. Have a good one.